Right guys, welcome back to another episode of Project Portsmouth, an FM20 save on my channel. And you join me here on the 1st of January, and you can see we've made 4 sign-ins. We have in total paid 15 million, and to be honest, we've probably overpaid for a couple of these players. But the majority of, I don't think any of these are going to go straight into our team. I think they are going to be loaned out, at least 2 or 3 of them. They're the sort of players that I bought in for what I believe to be okay money at the time. Maybe Manly we overpaid for, but that's what happens when you bring in someone who's from the British Isles. But I liked his tackling, I liked his bravery, and I thought his overall physicals were quite good for an 18-year-old. So that's why we spent 8 million on him. Now, I'm going to take you. I'm going to send them all on intensive language courses first. I'm just going to welcome them as well. So this might take a minute. I'm hoping. Right. So we'll take you through. So we've got Tomek, and the fans aren't massively happy about this one. And this is one that I do agree, actually. He's not particularly great at anything. He's probably more a box-to-box midfielder. I do think that's what we're going to train him as a box-to-box. He's pretty good. Again, he doesn't really go into our team straight away. He might go out on loan. Well, he's definitely going to be the first one to go out on loan. And then we got Fontaine, an 18-year-old. He's another one. I think he's really good. He's just lacking vision for a deep. So he's basically a deep line playmaker without the vision. Maybe the first touch as well. But he's actually not a bad Mazzala. I think the game has got that fairly spot on. Again, he doesn't really go straight into our team, so we will try and get him out on loan. I don't think putting him on 23 is a good idea. So loan's probably better for him. Then got Baryakov, and he is a good striker, not an amazing striker, but he is only 19. I don't think he's going to be challenging for a first team spot, so I do believe we're going to put him out on loan. So, and then Manly, again, I think he'll be better off in our under 23s, so we'll keep him in our under 23s. So, what are we? So that they came in for, like I said, well, we've got 8 million for Manly, 4.6 for Tomek, 1.6 for Fontaine, and 1.3 for Baryakov. So, okay business, I'd say. We've got, in terms of finances, we've still got 3 million we could spend. I wanted to save that amount in case we needed to get an urgent kind of player in to help us push for promotion. I think we're going to be okay. I'm largely confident. It looks like Bristol Rovers want to take Singer, which I think is actually ridiculous because they're in League 2. So, I'm sorry, mate, you're not going. I'm happy to loan you, because he is a good player and he's not getting much game time. But I want to loan you to a championship team who's going to play you, because he is actually a good player. Like, look at this guy's stats. 15 crossing, 15 dribbling, 15 finishing. Ridiculous pace. He can play up front or as a winger. Yeah, so he needs to go on loan, I think, because we don't play with wingers. We've also got Lopez. Now this guy, we signed him in the summer, 1.9 million. He has got a work permit. He didn't get a work permit, but he got one granted to him, I think, at the end of November. So first of all, I didn't realise that we were in a winter break. That's it. We were in a winter break, and that's why we didn't have any games for ages. So I've arranged some friendlies, which I'll show you in a minute. He's played a few games. He played 2 games starting in friendlies, and he's come off the bench or in the FA Cup and in the Championship. But granted, quite late on. But apparently, he is showing some good development, which is really good, really good. So, what we're going to show? We're going to show you a schedule. So we've arranged 5 friendlies between the 5th of November and 26th of December. We played quite a few teams. We started off against Lens in the second tier of France. We did lose 2-1. I'm not going to show you the goals because they're only friendlies. We rotated massively for these games. We also tried to play a 4-3-3, and it never really. We played it for the first 2 or 3 games. It worked okay, but it just wasn't working as well as the other systems. We went back to the 5 at the back. Angers, again, they're in the second tier of France. A good performance against them with heavy rotation. Salzburg, we know what they're like. They're a very good team. But a better team against them. Again, heavy rotation. Playing a lot of the youngsters like Hardley, Ramati. So we're getting some good game time in. we then then we had Arsenal. Really interesting. Bellerin got sent off in the first minute of the game, and it was just a goal glut after that. 7-4. Would we have won if they didn't get a red card? Maybe not. They had more chances, more of the ball, even with 10 men for the entire game. But it was a very entertaining friendly. I do actually like to play my friendlies on key highlights so I can see what's going on and make the subs as and when. Victoria Pleasant, 4-2 win. Very nice. We absolutely dominated this game, and it gave me loads of confidence going into the Sunderland game, which we smashed them 5-1. I mean, they didn't even get going in this game. We were absolutely phenomenal. Hoover was incredible. Degali got 2 goals. He's our youth prospect. He went on loan to Cheltenham, did okay. We brought him back this year. He's made 3 starts in the league, 5 substitute appearances, and he only just scored his first couple of goals, but he's a very good player, and I think as a pressing forward, he's going to be really good for us. And yeah, it was a really good performance overall against Sunderland. In fact, let me show you that, because that is a league game. What am I doing? Show you these highlights. Yeah, like I said, good to get some good results in the friendlies, because it gave me confidence going into the rest of the season. And the Gali just pounces on it. You know, he's in the right place at the right time. Norris again with a great ball in. I think it was Hoover who got that goal. We do concede here. Is that Al Paragini? Paragini into Midtjylland. Norris crossing it in. Stewart nicks a goal. Norris again starting everything. Garner Matheson down the right, crossing it into the Gali. Good header. And what more here? Out to Matheson. Boom. Good save, but a good layoff into Parrott. So that was a really good performance. I want to check, is this our Paragini? It is. How did he get on after he left? It went with 1.7 million. 22 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, 6.83 rating. I mean, he's doing better for them than he ever did for us. But he's not very good, is he? He's not a great player. But, you know, that's fine. So, what do we do now? So the next game we played, Bristol City. They are a Premier League team. We played them in the FA Cup 4th round. They are 17th in the Premier League. And we absolutely just smashed this game as well. It's fairly even in terms of kind of shots, but we limited them to shots sort of outside the area. They never really got any good opportunities. And we managed to win this game 3-0. And, you know, Troy Parrott getting a couple of goals. Good performance all round from our centre backs. It was just a really, really good performance, and you can see here Norris crossing it into Parrott, and he scores. Norris again from the corner. Araujo. Negali running down the right hand side. He passes it into Parrott, who scores. Bit bad goalkeeping, but it was a good performance all round. Norris getting himself 2 assists. He has been a revelation. What a player, considering we got him in for free in 15 appearances, only 11 starts. 3 goals, 5 assists from wing-back. Absolutely insane he is. So, that's Bristol City. So we're back from QPR now. I don't think there's much to really show you at this stage. There's no more transfers coming in other than the ones you've just seen. So I guess we're going to go ahead to the QPR game. It's going to take a couple of days, so I will cut the recording and we'll be back ready for QPR. Alright guys, so we're here right before the QPR game. Just so you know what's happened since then, I've basically tried to get all these players out on loan. We've got a couple such as Wright Phillips and Manzagala that are probably going to go out on loan. We have accepted loan offers for them in sort of Championship League 1. Hopefully they'll get some game time. Got a few players such as Leo, who's a really good player, but he's actually injured at the moment or just come back from injury, so he's not ready to play. But other than that, this is the team we're going to go with. I do think maybe we rest Matheson potentially for this game. I think we might. We'll put Downing in. Downing is still a perfectly capable player to come in. He's not incredible. He's a bit slow, I get-ish, but I think he's alright. He's a good backup, so he can come in. And these are the players we got on the bench. So I think we pretty much got a player for every position on the bench. We're going to take Dolgorov actually out and maybe put in another midfielder. Who can we put? Maybe let's put Tomek in the midfield on the bench. And we've also got Lopez, who will probably come on. I really like him. So that's the team we're going to go with. We're going to stick with what's working at the moment. And let's get into the game. So Tomek needs a new number. We're going to give him something high because he's not going to be a regular starter. We still got Galbraith, of course. He's still on loan. Well, he's just come back from loan. We're probably going to try and get him back out because he is a good player, but he's not quite there yet. And I think one more good season out on loan, maybe in League One. He's been on League Two at the moment, but a good League One season, and he could come back and potentially, even if we don't get him in the Premier League, maybe he's not good enough to play in the Premier League, we can get a couple of mil for him, hopefully. So it's not started well against QPR. They've actually been the better team so far, so I think we are going to move to cautious already to try and counteract that. They are playing quite well. We are actually really struggling in this game. Don't know what's going on. The good thing about our team now, he takes one moment, one bit of magic from Parrott and that, so maybe we change up the formation if this continues to not go well. Good ball into Lagali though. He hits the post. Oh, Parrott's not ready for the rebound. But that was a good little effort. Do you know what? It's not going well. Maybe we could potentially switch. Have we got enough? We have got enough wingers to switch formation. I'm going to do it. I think we're better off making the changes early. Let's take out Downing. Put on Manzagala, very good little player. Let's leave Vigali in for the moment, and then we can always take him off for Barcola in 10 minutes or so. But yeah, we need to change it up because it's not going well for us so far. But we have a highlight, we have a corner. Norris, can you do something? One more? Oh, he's almost banged it in. I might have hit the crossbar. I'm not sure if it was a save or the crossbar, but that was a really good effort. Norris has been so good for us this season. What a signing he was, for free as well. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, okay, I think this is going to be a pointless highlight now. Yeah, pointless highlight. And already you can see we've really come back into this game after that halftime change. Hopefully we can keep it up. So Lagali is going to come off. We're going to bring on Barcola for the last half an hour. See what he can do. Need to win this though. Don't let Brighter say Samuel go in. He's a good little player. So is Manning. If you've ever seen any of the... it's really bad that I can't remember the name now. James Alcott streams and videos. You must know that Manning is a very good player. Don't know if he's that good in this save, but he's very good in that save. So, alright, so we are starting to get to a point now where we need something different. We're going to take... I'd love to put Cesar Lopez in, but I think we need to put Ben Close in for that sort of creativity. I would like to put Cesar Lopez in, but he's not quite... I think he's quite got it. So this is the team that is going to effectively try and win us this game. Show some passion. Look how good we've been since half time. We've got all the ball again. We've got all the opportunities. Come on. Bit more direct and a bit more tempo here. Come on. That is disappointing after how good we've been this season, and they are in 21st in the league. That is very disappointing. But maybe it was my fault. Maybe we went out poorly to begin with. We didn't set out from the get-go very well, but second half we were really, really good. And yeah, I'm happy with our second half performance. So I think that's pretty much where we're going to leave this episode. Let's have a look, see if we've got a couple of offers. So no offers for that guy, the Bulgarian, and no offers for Tomek either. But Burnley have made an offer for Lagali. I'm afraid, mate, you're going to have to pay through the roof to get this guy because he's from our academy, homegrown. Okay, interesting. Right, let's have a look at the calendar once I've forwarded on past that. So, schedule. Bit disappointing. Because we're unbeaten in the league for a little while now. We haven't lost in the league since Newcastle. So we have actually just drawn Leeds in the FA Cup. I don't think I'm going to play Leeds in this episode. In the next episode, I think we might skip to sort of maybe Derby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to skip until Derby. Do we play Derby on the live com already? Don't think we have. No. So we're going to come back for Derby there. And... yeah, hopefully we can pick up a good result. We've not even played Derby this season yet. That is really strange. Okay. We'll come back for Derby, and if we make any more transfer business, that'll be a good time to show you anyway. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, please like it. Please leave any comments, any feedback. That'd be great. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. One thing to really quickly mention, I did say in one of my previous episodes that we'd be looking to cut down the amount of videos coming out, and that was the plan. However, I mean, I've just been recording, and I've got so many videos. I've already got 3 edited that haven't gone out yet. One's an experiment that will... Hang on, when's this going out? Maybe coming out the same day. I think I'm looking to get the experiment out Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure when this is. Maybe this is Tuesday or Wednesday as well. But like I said, we've got an experiment coming out. Leon's Pride's coming out on Monday. Just gone episode 2. So loads of videos ready to go out. I'm going to try and stick to 1 a day, but I think there might be a couple of days where there's 2. So, if you have enjoyed, like I said, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take care, and goodbye.